feel good about carrying into the rest of this road trip?
I thought we were good defensively for the most part. We had a few lapses here and there, but for the most part, I thought we were really, really solid defensively. I thought we were physical, and forced them in the areas that we wanted them to play in.
You guys have great structure, but when, like, watching tonight, it just seemed like the guy, to a man, everybody played free. Do you get that sense? Do you see, like, them at their best when it's like they're just playing?
Yeah, and that's what it should be, right? Like, you shouldn't let structure get in the way of great artists, right? You let them go do their thing. As long as they're doing it for each other and playing selfless basketball, every one of those guys has the ability to play and the freedom to play to their strength. So that's what we try to do. Obviously, we talk about spacing and spots on the floor and those types of things, but your responsibility is to be the best version of yourself in a selfless way, and that's what our guys are.
Have you seen
Beasley and
have you seen anything different in terms of Jalen Duren's focus on the defensive side of the ball? I think with 4 blocks tonight, he's averaging like 5 blocks over the last 2-3 games.
Yeah, I mean, he's figured out, his positioning and on the weak side at a high level. He's reading the drivers, at a high level, and he's early to his spots. Obviously, the athleticism and the power that he presents, but he's just done a great job of learning, the system and then reading the floor in front of him and protecting the rim.
Do you think Schroeder and Beasley combined for the shortest alley-oop of the season?
Yeah, Beasley, he barely got over the rim to finish it.
He had a second one, too.
Again, he barely got over the rim to finish it.
When you think, I know you talk about not being able to replace, but you don't want to replace everything like Tobias does, and obviously with Stu being such a tone setter for you. What did you see from the guys that plugged into those spots, in particular P. Reed?
Yeah, I mean, I think P. Reed is one of the unsung guys on our team. He doesn't get a lot of attention, but he works his tail off every day. He's ready every single day. He's got a positive attitude every single day. Whether you put him in at the end of the game, in the middle of the game, we would put him in to start a fourth quarter to try to make a run. Like, he brings the same level of energy and enthusiasm. And he could be salty. He's a guy who deserves minutes in the NBA. Circumstances just don't allow it at this point all the time for him. But, he's an NBA player. He's proven that he can be impactful. And, again, he shows up every day with the right attitude, smile on his face, and he brings joy to the group no matter what's going on.
Considering it's this late in the season and you guys don't get a ton of practice time, is this kind of just the natural progression of where you wanted the defense to be at this point?
I mean, it's the reps. You know what I mean? Like, you're still getting in-game reps. You're still watching film. Today we were able to have a shoot-around, and in shoot-around we still do the same thing. We get the reps. We teach, our principles, like just refreshers of where guys need to be on the floor and those types of things. So, it is a thing that is it might not be 100 reps. It might be 3 reps every day, but it's a collective of those things every single day that help you continue to improve.
Coach, in your pregame, you talked about how you guys were able to learn the importance of every single possession. In a game like this, how are you able, or what kind of growth have you seen from the team in order to keep their momentum and stay focused? I'm looking at the numbers right now. You guys scored 30 or more points in every single quarter.
I thought we did a really good job of understanding the moment and staying focused on the task at hand. There was a small run at the beginning of the fourth, I believe it was, where they were able to cut the lead. But for the most part, like, our guys stayed focused, stayed in tune, and understanding, like, no matter the time, the score, you have a responsibility, and that's the most important thing. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.